early. I didn't expect to get here that early. So, all good, even the delays I had. It's nice. It's not super early, but it's about coming up to 7. Half 6 now. Just parked down here. So yeah, you can look over at the fence. Yeah, they've had the buildings rendered, so wow. I'm hoping to stand out here and some nice cars coming in. Aaron, I don't know which way to turn. Do I turn this way? If I was like an air pilot, and because it's gone all blurry, just imagine if you're air pilot and you're just a bit sozzled or a bit tired, that'd be good. Come on, camera, don't focus. Come on, focus. It's not liking it. Lovely. There's a good picture of that. I'm going to point down because it does look, well, I don't look, right, I don't know how it looks. On my viewfinder it doesn't look that good, but when I was looking through the windows with the masking tape, it looked really cool because you get that reflection. That's got to be original, see. And most of this stuff they've got from auctions and stuff. Then you'd be thinking a load of tables and stuff all got left here, but no. Oh, there's more. If you wanted to be nosy, but obviously, yeah, there's a great big gap here. You know, well, that's for staff. A great big gap there. Yeah, quite camera up there, but all you're going to see is wall. Might be somebody getting change in there, but I'm not doing that. So, but yeah, they're worth a fortune. Once upon a time, when you used to watch that salvage, you know, thing. But yeah, they'll quite come on these lampshades, aren't they now? Sorry about that. The brightness was a bit bright, yeah, because I'm not really good. Might get the reflection here. Oh yeah, what one about? Yeah. Oh. Let's turn. Let's focus. Right. Talking about the, you know, well, you might see it anyhow. I'm not doing anyhow. I'm just babbling because all I can do. Because now, do I go right to the end and then film in here? Because as you know, they've done the history of their quarters. So, and wow, I have seen what this is now. So there is something coming down the road. I think it's a bike. Something. I'm not going to say it go by through a window, but anyhow. I'm not too sure on that cabinet. Is it authentic? Well, I think it's trying to give you the illusion, maybe. So, yeah, this is where I would have been staying. And, you know. So, yeah. I've done some history there. So you come here, you can do it better, obviously. I mean, I haven't got a camera, but you got the letters and stuff and all that lot. But I think Monday they might do it on like a video or something, you know. But obviously, you know, they want you to come to the museum as well to experience it, because not to just do a YouTube video about the history, but to actually, you know, get you to come. Because technically, there's a big difference in seeing it on a TV screen and actually seeing it for real, you know. You could say, you know, you experience the smells and stuff, but it doesn't stink in here or anything, so there's not like, you know, it don't like smell like old folks home or anything, but yeah, you know, you can get that vibe of the atmosphere of it. Quite blurry, but well, let's slide the camera in here and pan here. Well, some of you might think, hey, well, see, should we see, you might be thinking, by heck, that is really pointed out accuracy of bits, the bits that you're seeing here. And I love how the idea of the string is there, with the, you know, well, it's good. So, yeah. And yes, the museum exhibits, you could practically, you know, touch them, but I wouldn't advise that. Because, well, it says there. And you'll need a hell of a good tetanus jab. So keep your kiddie winkies away, make sure. But it's just stating the obvious. But, yeah. Very, very interesting. So, wow. See, I was out there hoping to film some Jaguars coming in. Yeah, I've turned the brightness up a bit. So, main road, I was seeing all that out there. You know, you get that, whoa. I have been told there's been many volunteers for model making, and yeah, we all know that, you know, when you see something like videos, but yeah, look at this for a model, yeah. Great. I think that's suffocate, isn't it, that? You know, the front of the model. But yeah, we are. Got some. I'm going to focus over here. I think I can get a good, nice shot here. Funny enough, we've been talking about history. We got on talking about cups of tea, because obviously, you know, priorities, and the Marshal, obviously, is the guy that does all the electronics. Would you say to the kiddie winkers about radios, you know, before the internet came out, you know, people had to communicate by using radio airwaves and stuff. Oh, wow, yes. So, and obviously, I'm talking about, you know, he's had to make all these brews and stuff, and obviously, you found out, you know, when Bletchley Park, obviously, you know, they did all that fancy computer malarkey, didn't they, to break the code of the Enigma machine, and then obviously, you know, after they did it, you know, they might have used it again just to sort out everyone's cup of tea order. Priorities are right, aren't they? So yeah, the brightness is up a bit. No, yeah. So they're getting some nice cases now, so obviously, but yeah, you still can get close and personal. I don't think they mind me looking that close, my holding my camera, so I'll give you that camera shot. Brightness is up, obviously, but yeah. But yeah. So. The selection might be a bit bad on there, but it's right down up floor. But I suppose you look straight down, you know, you won't be having the camera down. Alright, it's encased in glass, obviously, so you are going to get a selection. So, you know, that. Yeah. The camera. Yeah, so close up. Real wreckage. And beautifully explains, like I said, you know, like you might see on TV, these murder things where they use string and stuff. No, this is making it easier to see what bit of plane you're looking at. So, Good, isn't it? That's my deal. So, this is one of the rooms. Obviously they've got like heating on these things, because we were talking about the heating for the floor, and I said, well, that'll be expensive, and it's on about solar panels and stuff and that. How do you do? It's a working process with the museum. I mean, if you look out here, you know, they're getting the rendering done and stuff, you know. Obviously the brightness is up, so you wouldn't have seen that with rendering, but we'll go outside and that. So, first time coming in here, having a look. Right, let's turn around here. Wow. Yeah. As I did with that video, obviously, when we were talking about, you know, the bounty bomb, but, you know, if you've got to say it. Yeah. Used to catch up and damage the plane at the back, didn't they? So, yeah. Actually took one out on commission, for raid, actually, so, yeah. Right. Oh, a lot of flexion on it. Oh, that's right. Well, that's really good, though. So I need a magnifying glass, but not that one. Medals. So we've got a nice table. I covered that with some original panes of glass and stuff, obviously. Some vital. Got to be, you know, maybe aircraft, I would say. Not. There will be original bits of glass, you know, from, you know, the windows, you can see in the frames and that, but yeah. So, it's like a speed run, you know. Because if you want to really observe this really good, you know what to do, come down here. Stop whining. I know. Because it'll be all different when I come here again. I'm definitely going to come here again. But it's still a work in process, this museum. So everything keeps getting moved and swapped and things get, you know, done and that. So there'll be different exhibits and stuff and all that lot, and, you know, hopefully, yeah, because I wanted some volunteers what to join us. Not, you know, because they've got quite a lot of model makers, so. But yeah. Yes. So, Shall we vacate this room as well? It's a shame about that JCB driver knocking a very valuable building. Their control tower, wasn't it? Not down, didn't it? Right, oh. So you get this vibe, you know, imagine bells ringing, I would say. I'd say a bell or something like that. You know, but the bombers, you know, they're not like, not the Battle of Britain, is it, with, you know, your Hurricanes and your Spitfires, but there would have been some form of alarm, surely, you know, if you know, Mr. Luftwaffe comes along and tries to do flick damage, but yes. So, there's so much, see, history and all that lot you go through, so I'm going through, very nice. Very good to film because, you know, yeah, you can hear music, but you can hear me more, you know, babbling on stuff about, I don't really know. I'm a car program, aren't I? But it's really good. This is what the engine is. We have seen this engine. It actually came in the stand, didn't it? So, yeah. There we are. And look at this. Didn't know this was here. That must have been donated. Right. See? Well, come on, camera. I don't know. It's not cased in glass. No signs not to touch in that, but no. But yeah. We'll have a bit of heritage. Oh, look at that. Right, so I've touched it. Yeah. No, it's not Formula 1 slick or anything, but there you are. Let's come here. Yeah. Oh dear. Gosh, that does look artistic, that does look really good. Wow. Well, once upon a time, that was attached to more than just that, a plane. But it spent quite a bit of time, you know, and its elements just left and, you know, just a crash thing, innit, you know. But yeah, if they had a full scale, very big one, but that's not going to be very hard to come by. And even if they built a replica or something, it's not going to be the same, right? Because I'm going to babble on and say, this is the real McCoy, this is real history, this is, you know, this has action. And obviously, you know, it's a casualty of it as well. And yeah, you're always staring at an engine, but we're seeing many engines at Brookland and all that lot, you know, but yeah, this is, you know, this has worked, this has flown an aircraft, so, you know. But yeah, this is one of the main pieces. As you can see, sign down there, and yeah. Obviously there's bad light and stuff and all that lot, but obviously if you was here, you could observe this close and personal, you know. There's an impeller outside, obviously. I filmed that when I first came around here, and we'll get to that later. This is quite a lot more. Well, that is new. That is new. Obviously, we've seen the great big whopping engine, but no, this little thing in the middle. Oh, yeah. Right, so. Oh dear, it's very dark. I can't do it. The alternator or something. I can't focus on that, everyone. But yeah. Well, toolbox is open. Obviously, it's taken the. Oops, sorry. It's taken the exhaust off. And the steam still seem to remain off. Yeah. Right. So this is angle. I'm just looking from above, because you can get close and have a good look at the toolbox, as you want to call it. Obviously, I'm stating the obvious again. You look with your eyes, not with your hands, and that. So, there's a great exhibit. See, right there. Not cased in glass or anything for the moment, but one day it could be. But for the time being, you can get close and see history. Ah, yes, the generator. Yeah, this is the original generator they have now, isn't it? This is new as well, the generator. Previous times. The engine's impressive, but even you got to admit, even that purpose-built stand. I mean, obviously got that with that, but you know, wow. That's just me because I'm getting old or lazy, but
I can get some of his working as well. We've got a plan for it, but we've not got round to the getting this gear in here. So he's restored it into workable condition. It will move.
right.
It moves quite freely. So I've said we get a perspex cover for the middle, a mount here with a bearing, a mount here.
Yeah.
In like a wooden box so no one can see it, and I've got some high torque 12 volt motors. He just needs to straighten that shaft out of it.
Oh yeah.
Get that on, and that can be sat there turning away.
Turning.
Why not? I don't think he's ever going to get that good.
No.
It's a shame. It'd be nice if we could get one going.
Well, because taking the exhaust off, hasn't he? So yeah.
So I like these. I love these little miniature engines. These little listers. There were a fella on Facebook Marketplace a couple of weeks back in Donetsk selling a load of them, all different types, for like 50 quid a go.
Right.
I was so tempted to get one.
Wow.
I just thought, if for no other reason, just to play with.
Yeah.
Because then I could attach a suitable alternator and show how power would have been done.
Oh, that'd been good.
Show how the first technique we used for jamming German night fighters worked. What you did is you got one of these things,
Well, yeah.
a microphone, and you went, and you turned the transmitter on top of it. It didn't last very long. I soon worked out how to get around it, but
Oh, yeah.
it's the thing. Something like that, if it lasts long enough for you to get home after a break, that's all you're going to toss about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Has to be said that that is a beast, isn't it?
It is.
When, everyone raves about the Merlin. No, the Merlin's good, but it's
Oh, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
an engine for a particular purpose, and you look at it compared with that.
Yeah.
That's not for flying ever bombers with, is it?
No.
That thing on the other hand, that's for shifting a big load. For them beasties. The amazing thing about this, have you talked to Eddie about this at all?
No, I've already just filmed it.
Oh, so this was fished out of the Baltic, which is why, of course, there's I don't know if you noticed, but there's a bit of superficial damage to the casting.
Yeah.
Just a scratch now and then.
Yeah. Might buff out, but. Yeah.
But he took the spark plugs out and just for sheer devilment decided to give them a go, and they work. These spark plugs were still working. Yeah, that salt water's not kind to magnesium, is it? But, amazing stuff, right? How stuff survives.
Yeah.
Ooh, what that shot. And then when you realise propellers were wood.
I know. I did point that bit out, yeah.
Now you kind of imagine, Second World War, they were all going to be metal or some kind of early composite. You think wood's a World War I thing, don't you?
No.
But then why not? I mean, that's one of the things when they came up with mosquito.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just because it was the lightest way of doing very fast aircraft. It was the fact that the Utilities Committee were trying to work out how best to make use of every trade we've got. Pointed out you've got all these cabinet makers and joiners and things doing nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, they're making planes. I was like, well, we'd have to retrain them. No, make wooden planes. So, like Mosquito, Hurricane, and I think one of the bombers were substantially wood as well, wasn't it? I can't remember which one. Crazy thing, really.
Wow.
For 80 years.
Well, yeah.
I'd imagine my valves all work. Maybe my aortic valve will work, because that's not natural. I've got a carbon fibre heart valve. So, the only thing left of me by the time I reach this age. Makes for some fun moments with kids at school when they realise I don't have a heartbeat, I have a tick. A tick like a clock. I've had to start carrying a stethoscope in my kit bag at school. It's good. They're fascinated.
Oh, that's good. Well, you won't.
It's a good way to keep them quiet. I say, right, shut up, and I don't want to hear any noise. The only sound you should be able to hear is my heart valve. And they were quiet enough to be able to hear it. It's like, really. It don't last long though.
Ah, well.
One English teacher, she goes the quiet game. And, basically the class come in and they have to stay silent for as long as possible.
Right.
And whenever someone makes a noise, they get marked on board.
Oh.
So whoever's last to make a sound
Yeah.
wins. She's managed to eat that out the entire lesson at times. Because they're so desperate to compete that they don't realise it's just a ruse to stop them talking at all.
Yeah.
Keep them shut up. I'm going to put the soldering on back on and replace some more wires. There's a limit to what I can do on this because I'm going to run out of actual suitable wire very soon.
Right.
I need some coloured stuff.
Wow. Oh, come on, blur again. Yeah, well. Yeah, I'll get in there now. No. I think I can squeeze down there. Don't like it. Very blurry. Let that fail again. I don't know. Come on, right. Oh, camera's going blurry. Yeah, I think you got it. Yeah, that's new. Wow. It's not on camera. I don't know. Alright. So, for the moment, I've got back out. Oh, we've gone blurry again. So, we're going to go out now. I think quiet down. We're going to film outside.
You've been to Pompeii?
Well, no, I understand it's so unusual.
Oh, it is. It's weird. I see all these flipping bodies.
They covered a body with, let's say, grabbing to X-ray or what were they?
They're doing this thermal imaging.
Thermal imaging they're doing now.
They're spending a lot of money. They've got this big grant to look, because luckily she wasn't disturbed that much. I mean,
I think we'll figure out where to get around that. With Claire. Yeah, it's PVC, isn't it? So we're very careful, aren't we? But oh, look at the bike. That is quite nice. I'm going to film it. Yeah, I'm not a biking program, but yeah, it does look good. It just caught my eye. Look at that. You see the shape of the engine, valves and everything. Wow, that's good. You will get wind noise anyhow. So this is what it looks outside. It's getting rendered a bit. You might see the original rendering on it. It's still hanging on. But yeah, this is one of the main things. Yeah. There's some, you saw the pictures and stuff, so yeah. That's good. So it's about, well, brilliant. So, front other side, I might say it. Yeah, so I'm a bit closer than the propeller now, as you can see. You know, you might think, oh, the Vamarite did it. No, it has a different shape. It's under seal. So that's what you saw through that window. You saw that shot. Yeah. Obviously, you know, the wood have been replaced, as you know, some of the windows. There's still some original window frames. Yeah, because they have pigs in it. So, well, yeah. This is all at the back of it, so it ain't nothing really, you know. But yeah, you get the idea for when I pan round. Well, when I get round here. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, I'm walking back to, hopefully, I could have been missing a lot, but I don't think, I haven't heard many engines. So there's a lot more to see. I'm just thinking old vintage, you know, war stuff. There's cars. Yes, I could have missed many Jags. I got distracted in the museum, as you may notice in the footage. And obviously, Definitely being respread, that, isn't it? Wow. I don't know about the brightness on it. Ooh. I've just seen the exhaust, you see. We'll get some, you know. Alright. You know, we came to do the track. I thought they were going to drive off, so. Yeah. They definitely recognise the front wheels, surely. They definitely look like Citroen 2CV. It looks it, but. Well. This is quite amazing because. You know, especially here, use your imagination, everyone. You think, flying a plane, how close can you get to a cockpit on the main road? With a steering wheel, obviously, but yeah. Some nice engineering. But that ain't the best bit. Very good. Now then, I don't think this is the JCB, what's the culprit of knocking a very famous building round here, but it's a classic JCB though. Been abandoned practically, well, disused. But how long will it take some to get that fired up? Well, we've got a Mustang. Bit one at regulars, but you know, what you see here, you know. Well, these came out now, I forgot. Yeah, it will be, well, it's all wilderness and that, so, yeah. Yeah. Bit American car, no. Let's turn. Let's go. What overridden treasures can be here? Oh, wait on. Yeah. Oh, wait on. I'm at the wrong side, but yeah, well, I'll go underneath it. I just realised. We'll film that and then we'll go underneath thingy. Go back round. Obviously I drive French, so these were very, very popular. Not famous for driving on three wheels, these, but the other ones are. There's, yeah, we're close to that tractor again. I'm gonna go and get flags. No, these flags here, not. Alright, because we're not filming it in there. Yeah. Just realised. But they've been fine, actually, they've been good. Right. If you're like a barn find or something and you found one of these, wow. You know what I mean? Or for your imagination as a kid or something. We've all done it, haven't we? I've played like, you know, like playing with tractors, or you don't find a tractor, you find an abandoned train. Yeah, very much likely. But yeah. Shame, you know. Let's film this enormous thing again, as we have done already, you know, but yeah. Well, I don't know, there's some few hours left, you know. Battery's going. It's a different view. That's that side of it. And there, yeah. Is it a runner? We don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get your hopes up, it's not a museum piece, you know, it's nothing to do with Second World War, but it is German, you know. German. Alright. Wow, that does just make things look so strange. Battery's going anyhow. So, yeah, there's some great big articulated lorries here, as you know. If you come here, there's a lot more to it, you know. Yeah. But yeah, this is where the drive down to. I can put camera on actually. Might do that. Well, imagine if you were driving a very antique JCB. I'm saying that because of the roof. The old way and the old wheels. So yes. Ooh, there you go. Right. Like I've got my own personal model of the Jag in the field. Yeah. This look good though.
have a great time. Bye, have a great time. Bye, have a great time.